I had a 6-year porn addiction. From 13 to 19 is when I finally quit. And I needed this video, brutally honest advice on how I'd quit porn. And I would have quit 10 times faster. So if you want to do that, listen to what I'm about to tell you. Step 1, get off NoFap, right? And stop trying to quit porn in 2 weeks. That's the only reason everyone gets on NoFap. The reason no one's able to quit is because they get onto NoFap. It doesn't work. If you don't know what NoFap is, it's a porn quitting strategy. It's the most popular one, whereby you just quit porn cold turkey. Never watch it again. If you go on 30 days without watching porn, you're on a 30-day NoFap streak. On paper, it sounds great. You know, just quit porn cold turkey, you never watch it again. And then within 2 weeks, your porn addiction's gone. Great. Those videos get views, yeah, cute, but they don't actually solve the porn addiction, because I wasted so much time on NoFap. Here's my NoFap story, right? I get onto it, feeling all motivated. This is finally going to be the time I quit porn after all these years. I attempted this, 100 times already, but, this is going to be the time. Get onto NoFap, the motivation's there for 1 or 2 days. I get to day 3 of NoFap, and for some reason, I've got the biggest urge I've had in months the second I wake up. That urge does not go away until the second I go to bed. Do you think I lasted all day? No. Bearing in mind I'm still addicted to porn, of course I didn't last all day. I've had this urge for 12 hours, I lasted maybe an hour, then I'd failed, so I've relapsed on NoFap. I'd feel like a loser because, I failed, so I'd relapse again to make myself feel better. I've done it twice now, so I'm just thinking, well, I might as well do it again. I'm already on day 0 of NoFap, I've already failed my goal, the day's already a write-off, let's just go again and again. So I'd relapse 3 or 4 times. That would happen, that's happened over 100 times to me. Get to day 3, if I'm lucky, and relapse 4 times on that same day. The reason that happens, and the reason you're not making any progress on NoFap, is because you're addicted to porn. You're doing it every day, right? Okay, 3 times a day, 2 times a day, I don't care. You've done it 1,000 times. You've done it so much that it's now ingrained inside of your brain to watch porn at a specific time. If you're like me, you watched it before bed. So at that time, my body and my brain would get ready to do it before bed. Right? It's not like I consciously said, okay, I'm watching it this time. My brain already knew. It was like, okay, it's 10 p.m. Get this guy's body horny and ready to watch porn. It didn't know I was addicted. It just was like, he does it at this time every single day. So yeah, this is normal. The same way you get hungry at, I don't know, the morning every single day, because you eat at that time every day. Your body responds and it's like, okay, make him hungry, so he eats, because that's what he usually does. Make him horny, because this is when he usually watches porn. Point is, we've watched it so much that it's ingrained in our brain to do it every day. So to have that and then go from that to the complete other end of the extreme, to quit porn cold turkey, you're just not ready, right? Imagine you're watching porn 30 times in a month, which is quite normal, okay? Imagine the next month going to 0. It's stupid. Would you tell a skinny kid who's never been to the gym before on his first day to lift the heaviest weight? No, because he's not ready for that. You'd get him on the lightest weight because he's ready for that. It's the same with you. If you watch porn once a day, 30 times last month, okay, here's the graph, 30 times. Why the fuck do you think you're ready to go to 0? You need to drop the ego, stop trying to quit porn in 2 weeks, stop listening to these NoFap YouTubers who tell you can do that, and listen to my advice, because NoFap does not work. 30 times and then instantly to 0. Then you fail, then you binge watch porn, and it's all gone to shit. Stop trying to quit porn in 2 weeks, stop trying to rush it. You've had this addiction for years. It's going to take more than 2 weeks to quit. I'll tell you exactly how to do that. But by the way, no pressure, but the link below is my porn quitting course. I like giving you advice for free, but the ones who want to support me, quit porn faster and just go extreme on this journey, the link below is there if you're interested. So we're off NoFap. What do? Get onto my system called LessFap. It's how it sounds. This week, just fap less you did last week. That's it. Everyone's complicating things like, oh, get on a NoFap streak, get to day 30 and then to day 90 so you can start levitating. Nothing, it doesn't work. It does not work. Get onto LessFap, alright? So if you watch porn, I don't care, 10 times last week, watch it 8 times this week. Even 9 times. Why not? That's the level you're ready for. But I want to quit faster, blah, blah, blah. Okay, go to 0. And then I'll see you in 2-3 days when you've failed, when you hate yourself again, and when you want to go back in time where you could have listened to me. Just listen to me now. No, if NoFap worked, you'd have quit. If any other advice had worked, you'd have quit. I've quit at 19. Most guys who quit a porn addiction takes them 10 years. Most guys are 30, 40 when they quit. I quit at 19. So just take my advice. Watch porn less each and every month. Okay? Gradually reduce it. Within a couple months, you're watching it once a week. That's it. Where a few months back, you're watching it 3 times a day. The amount of progress you'll make on NoFap is insane compared to, LessFap is insane to NoFap, anything else you'll do. Because within the first 1 or 2 weeks, you made more progress than you have on years of NoFap, right? So you're watching porn 5 to 10% less each and every week. You're getting benefits each week, because simply, the less you watch porn, more benefits you get, right? You've been told you need to quit porn cold turkey to get any benefits. Another NoFap lie. It's all bullshit, right? Those videos just get the most views, but they don't help. If you watch porn 5% less this week, guess what? You'll be 5% more confident, 5% less anxious, you'll have 5% more testosterone. You'll just be getting benefits, right? And when you get benefits, the last thing you do is give up. So you're making progress, you're getting benefits, all while simultaneously still watching porn. It's the easiest way to quit. Just watch it less and less each week. If you watched it 20 times last week and you want to go to 19 this week, that's completely fine. That's the level you're ready for, and it's progress. That's how you quit porn. Finally, I'm going to give you a bonus tip, because why not? Each time you fail, relapse, don't beat yourself up. Just forgive yourself, because, all the times you beat yourself up, you call yourself a loser, saying, oh, you can't get girls, you need to watch porn, tell yourself a lie, tell yourself a story, overthink things. Those are the times when you end up relapsing again. I'll tell you why. You relapse once, you feel like shit, you feel like a loser. Call yourself a loser, so you feel bad. What do we do when we're bad, when we're sad, when we're depressed, when we're lonely? When we've got bad emotions, we turn to porn to make ourselves feel good. So when you've just relapsed on NoFap or whatever, you call yourself a loser, you purposefully make yourself feel depressed. When we're depressed, we watch porn, so you've done it twice. Then you tell yourself a story, the days, it's already messed up, I'm already a failure, I might as well go again. If you'd just forgive yourself on relapse 1 and just been like, all right, who gives a shit? Just one relapse. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal. Just move on. I'm tired now, just go to sleep. That's it. You're not telling yourself a story. You're not even thinking about it, right? You just relapsed and you've moved on. It's as simple as that. Because one relapse it's not bad, right? It's a lot better than beating yourself up and doing it 4 or 5 times in a row, right? So just forgive yourself. Just picture the 10-year-old version of you. Innocent, pure, no idea about addiction, has no problems. You're not going to beat him up and call him a loser, are you? No, you're the same person, okay? So why are you beating yourself up now? It literally achieves nothing. Just instead, reframe your mind. This might help you. Reframe your mind. Instead of thinking, I've just relapsed, I'm a failure, just think, at least I'm trying to quit porn. Because most guys are losers, completely addicted to porn, and not even trying to quit. You're watching this video, you're trying to quit porn. You will quit porn one day because of that reason. I was the same as you. Once I stopped beating myself up about it, I just figured, okay, at least I'm trying. Right? There's some guys who do it 5 times in a day and don't even care because they know they're a loser. At least I'm trying to quit porn. I'm watching videos like this. I had faith and self-belief that I would eventually quit. And I did. You're already ahead of 90% of guys. Because 90% of guys are addicted to porn and don't even care. They're going to stay a loser forever. At least you're trying to quit. So tell yourself that instead of beating yourself up. And watch the amount you watch porn go down significantly. Combine that with LessFap, your porn addiction will be gone. So I hope this helps. Please subscribe if it did so more people see it. Goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. When you feel like you trust me enough and if you feel like my free advice has helped you change your life in any way, check that out right now.